Hey, everybody, here with the pull list for February 18th, 2015, presented by Longbox Radio. Got 3 books apiece from DC and Marvel this week. First up, we have Batman Eternal number 46, a lovely cover here by Jai Lee. Jai Lee, I think is proper. But yeah, great stuff. Love his covers. Also did a lot of work on the Superman and Batman comic book for the first few issues or so, and I definitely think has revisited and did interiors as well in that book. So I really like that art style. It stands out, it's immediately recognizable, and it looks friggin' amazing. So, good stuff. Didn't actually end up reading this comic before recording this, so I'm not sure what's going on. All I know is at the end of issue 45, Batman seems to deduct that Ra's al Ghul, pictured here on the cover, is behind everything that's been happening in this book. So we'll find out if that's true when I read it later today. Justice League number 39, we have the conclusion, more or less, to the Amazo virus story arc that's been going on. So we had Wonder Woman, Superman, Lex Luthor throwing down, figuring out how to cure the virus. Lex Luthor like reverse engineers something out of Superman's blood or what have you, which cures the disease in most people that was giving them meta-human powers and kind of hooking them into this network where they were being controlled by Patient Zero, who we learn is Amazo going forward. Lex Luthor gets like a commendation from the president, so he's still skirting the line of anti-hero, I guess, and what have you. So there you go. Also worth noting in this book that 3% or whatever the people affected by the virus are just retaining their meta-human powers after being cured, quote-unquote. So we have a bunch of new villains and heroes probably coming down the pipe at some point. Not unlike the opening cutscene of DC Universe Online. Supergirl number 39. Surprise, the Crucible's evil. It gets taken over, and they're planning to make a bunch of clones of Superboy and basically police the galaxy or what have you. Good old, you know, rinse and repeat storyline, so there you go. Going over to Marvel, we have Iron Fist, The Living Weapon, which is a book I've been enjoying. This is issue 9. That's coming to us from Carol Andrews there. Art's solid, story's been good. Lots of life and death talk in this one. Iron Fist returns to New York and he goes against the One in his tower, which is now filled with ninjas. Just some good old kung fu supernatural action going on in that book. Miles Morales revealed to his girlfriend that he was Spider-Man. The problem with that is her parents are apparently Hydra agents, so bad move, Miles. And Hydra definitely gets the leg up on Miles Morales in this one. He's expected back at school the next day. His dad's going to stay with him and all that fun stuff. So we'll see what happens to poor Miles in this book. Cloak and Dagger also show up in this book, and I always love me some Cloak and Dagger. Moon Knight, number 12. Definitely did the old thing of starting to read a book and being like, I missed something here, and I totally had forgotten to read the previous issue. So I'm all caught up now. Basically, Mark Spector convinces the Avatar to come back onto his side, and they wrap everything else up nicely. It doesn't really get into where he was being held in the previous issue. Maybe they'll get back to that, but Mark Spector is back, and he's got the Moon Knight powers back with him, and Brian Wood keeps delivering what Warren Ellis started with this book. So I really dig this Moon Knight book. It's a nice change of pace. So there's 3 digital codes for those last 3 Marvel books I talked about. You can look for those at the end of the episode here today. And that is it for comic books this week. So happy reading, and we'll see you again next week.